Just outside of the nation's capital in nearby Landover, Maryland. Welcome in. We're getting a look at the enormous Northwest Stadium.
Do it, baby!
Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Another carry for Robinson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And 10 from the 41.
Let's put 6 on the board, fellas.
To throw, Daniels. He lets a heater go deep. His first throw is an interception. Javon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. Offense up to the line fast. From the 44 here on 2nd down. Buys time, rolling right. He doesn't see a winner he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Pass play now. Complete beyond the marker. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
No score.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Neighbors with a catch. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 17. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I love the thought there and the idea. Get your guy in space. But you can't make anything happen until he catches it cleanly first.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They'll motion him out of the backfield. From the gun on third down. That's caught for the first. Touchdown, New York. Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. Pressure off left, and it's blocked. Up to the races, middle of the field. He reaches the 40, the 20. And he is into the end zone, so they steal 2 points on the block kick in return.
It's far from this kicker's first NFL campaign, but I bet you it's one of the first kicks he's seen turn into points on the other side. Hey, listen, fault is shared by everybody, but I'm sure he'd prefer this to be the last time it happens in his lengthy career.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Shake off that previous INT.
Well, that's one he chalked up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
We'll be in the game.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Man in motion here. 3rd and short, Daniels. And it's picked out by the Giants. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Wow, oh wow. He sent his offense out twice now, and both times they fumbled it away. I'm not sure who's more aggravated. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down 1st, no fumble. 1st and 10, around Robinson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, it's Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Coleman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. He was looking for Terry McLaurin. So that brings up 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Wow, special teams highlight here. What a kick, down in it at the 1. and set, 1st and 10. Back in his own end zone, looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Offense in the hurry up here. Back now, pressure on its way. Gets this to Johnson. And he's brought down after a short gain.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Setting up a throw. This is complete to Neighbors. And he gets him around 6 there. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop. He locates Daniel Bellinger. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 43. On the move, headed right. Pass is up by Tracy. And he's tackled for a short gain. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. This has been a good drive, but it's at risk here on 3rd down. And that's away for the pass rush. As he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurry throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He finds it beyond the marker. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the 1st. Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. He finds Slayton. That's good for a gain of 5. He's there for the tackle. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. An gets a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
He'll throw it. Into the hands of Neighbors. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. This time they're going to get there and they drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. From the gun, it's Tracy. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Touchdown, New York! The Giants now lead by 10. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown.
Come on.
And now the Giants keeping the offense on the field. We've got a 2-point attempt coming up. He's throwing for it. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. Gano ready to send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go up, baby.
Daniels now. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Tyler Newbin with the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. He'll try to do it himself. And he's down by contact after picking up the 1st.
It sure looked like defense had done enough to hold him on that play. Credit that 1st down to a good initial effort and 2nd effort to keep fighting to go get that extra yard needed.
Running up the gut. Street, six, baby, get 6.
Going right side, Robinson with it. The defenders are there to get him at the line. Brian Burns coming up with the stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Let's go. Steamroller, baby.
2nd and 10 now. That one's cut on the left sideline. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Here's second and 2. Taking a deep shot here. It's intercepted in the end zone. Senadimo's got it. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our...
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Ball back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Tackle made by Von Miller. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with third and 3.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And this will come from just inside his end zone. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And they get to this one just shy of the opposing 30-yard line. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he'll push forward for a small gain into the 31. Working quickly here. Here we go, second and 9. It is caught left side. And he's able to move it past the 45 before going out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Give to Tracy up the middle. And he's brought down for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's Tracy once more. Open space inside the 40. And he has it down to the 26-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching report.
Offense up to the line fast. Back to the line again. And this is one down into the red zone at the 19. Got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a groove, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Not like this, an interception ends that drive. Rashawn Jenkins makes the play. The 30. He's at the 10. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. McKay on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders trim the deficit down to 5. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now come out throwing. He finds Johnson. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. All down that time by Jonathan Jones. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right, they love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Chased out to his right. He's going deep. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with their hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Got Sinnott. It's complete. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Bobby Okereke making that stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it'll be Giants football. A handoff to Tracy. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Offense in the hurry up here. They're going play action. It's caught right side by Johnson. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage. That doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
And off on second and short. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Okay, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Looking for a throw here. Neighbors with the catch. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Coming left is Tracy. He's got room on the road here. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And it's good enough for a New York first down. And back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped with just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's brought down for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. And motion the slot man right. 3rd and long for him here. That's caught for the first. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Give them about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Working quickly here. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Giants push the lead up to 12. After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. Will get it complete to Brian Robinson. Ball's out, he lost it. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. 1 play in the... So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go, set. Get rolling, boys.
From the 32. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. From the gun, it's Daniels. To the ground it goes, that's incomplete. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Again, Daniels to the air. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. So they're left facing third and long.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Giants are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They'll throw on third and long. He finds OBJ. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Giants will have a first down. Throwing now off play action. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Trying the right side with Tracy. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense up to the line fast. 2nd and 13. Hits his running back. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. Call it a handful on that run. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 4. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Giants nearing their first win of the season. They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal. Tracy. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. We've got to keep moving quick here. They go right back to Tracy. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Back to throw, needs the end zone. Forced out to his right. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Jonathan Jones makes the play.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That one's cut along the left sideline. Timeout taken by the offense. Their 2nd. Momentum after getting the 1st.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
1st and 10, gotta score immediately here. Only 1 one timeout left, and that clock winding down.
Make a play here. Just be patient. Just take it to him. Do this.
Throwing from the gun here. Fits it through the middle. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds just inside the red zone. It's a gain of... So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth. And they want to take one more look. Only one timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Now Daniels to throw. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 16. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Hold him on the line now. Don't let him get there.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Well, the pressure really got to him, but still good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Gets this to Slayton. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. They're throwing it. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And he's going to go. It's a big 6. Rookie quarterback, Rob, threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowball.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. To be a rookie quarterback at App State, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
So they only have 20 seconds left. They're down a score. This kick has to be perfect.
Here we go. Let's go. Run down there. Deep.
And the Giants come up with that kick. They're going to hold on for the victory in this one. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Tracy. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 1st and 10 now from the 30. It's Tracy on the carry. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. This one of the biggest moments of the game for Graham Gano. The upright's 31 yards away, dead ahead. Oh, he missed it! The pressure got to him on that short attempt. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.